Hello Virgo, what's going on? I hope you're doing very, very well. My name is Diane, for those of you who don't know me, and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot. And we're going to do a general reading for October, but you know, it's timeless. All of my readings are timeless, so whenever you happen to find this is when you were meant to see it. You're very welcome here, Virgo. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I would appreciate that very much as well. Okay, so what's going on for Virgo? Things happening slowly. What's going on for Virgo? Okay. You have the Seven of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Strength card, the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Okay, let's clarify. Okay, so there's something that you're holding back. So you have the Seven of Cups with the Four of Pentacles. So there's something like you're holding back because you may have been burned in the past, or something maybe seems too good to be true. It could also be that you have a lot of options about something and you're not sure which way to move forward. So you're not doing anything. Okay, clarify that Four of Wands. See how there's a little bit of stuck energy here? The cards are not really coming out. I think this kind of reflects what's going on for you at the moment. Okay, you have the Four of Wands and the Empress. The Strength card with the Queen of Wands. Sorry, someone's making a weird noise outside the house. The Five of Pentacles and the Moon. So, okay, there's some fear. Like with the Moon, that's subconscious fears, anxieties, and with the Five of Pentacles, it's either about being left out in the cold, or it's about worrying that you won't have enough money. Okay, there's going to be something that pushes you forward here, because you have the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Three of Wands. So the Ace of Swords is some kind of breakthrough in the way that you're thinking, like a breakthrough in your mindset, and the Three of Wands is looking to the future. So there's some kind of breakthrough coming that's going to push you forward here, okay? And clarify that Five of Wands. See, there's conflict here. That's why there's like this stuck energy. You have the Eight of Pentacles with the Five of Wands. Okay, look again, the Seven of Cups. Trying to make a decision about something. Let's see. What are you trying to decide about? What is this? What are you trying to decide? Oh, you really don't want to decide. Like the Two of Swords, you're like, no. It just feels like you can't make a decision, or there's too many options. What is this thing that Virgo, what's this thing they don't want to decide about? The Ten of Wands and the Six of Swords. So you have the Five of Wands with the Temperance card. So this inner conflict is going to come to an end, is what they're saying, okay? And you have the Sun with the Tower. So there's going to be something that you start to see clearly. Like the Tower is nothing bad. It's just, you know, the Sun is seeing things clearly, and the Tower is like, you know, kind of a massive dawning realization about something. Okay, why is this Four of Wands here? the Sun. Okay, you're about to be really happy, right? The Seven of Cups, like I said, that's kind of, it's like a cloudy energy, like maybe, like, I don't know, having a lot of options, or you've just met someone. You know, it could be about having a lot of options about work and you're like, I don't know what to do. Or it's like maybe you've just met someone but you're not sure if you should proceed with it because you don't know a lot about the situation, or you've been screwed over in the past. It's kind of a murky, like, I don't know what to do here. But with the Sun, it comes out and clears all the murkiness away, like all the cloudiness away. So you will see what to do. And with the Four of Wands, you'll be very happy. And also the Four of Wands is a huge milestone. So you making this decision is like a huge milestone. Wait, tell me about wait a minute. Tell me about oh my God, please stop. Tell me about the Empress. Maybe you're worried that things are going to get a little out of control or something like that. So you have the Empress with the Eight of Pentacles. So this kind of looks like it might be about your job. Because, yeah, you have the Empress again. So this is either about your work or it's someone that you've met through your work. The Empress is someone like very abundant, male or female, they're very abundant. The Four of Wands is a very abundant energy because it's like having everything that you need, a stable income, having a nice house, or, you know, living in the house that you want to live in. And the Eight of Pentacles is being really good at something. Like you've put a lot of work into something and you've got really good at it, and that's why the money is coming. Tell me about the Strength card. There's a very kind of fierce energy here when you have the Strength card with the Queen of Wands. I don't know if this is you or the person that you're dealing with, but you know, the Queen of Wands could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, but that's like, you know, very confident, someone that gets a lot of attention, very creative, very warm personality. And the Strength card is someone, you know, very strong. Like they've been through a lot. They may not look that strong on the outside, but you know, it's like they've been through a lot. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. Okay, you're going to be very happy. So you have the Chariot, which is, there is a lot of success here, Virgo, with something that you're doing. Chariot, Queen of Wands, Empress. This could be something to do with like a leadership energy or owning your own business. That's often what the Queen of Wands means. But like the Chariot is people recognizing your work, success, movement forward. And it kind of looks like you've had to really, I don't know, you've been in an energy where things were just very confusing or something like that, but you're about to be very happy. The Three of Cups is a very big celebration. Tell me about, there's the Empress again. So lots of money coming in, lots of abundance flowing in, and it's kind of effortless is the thing. When you have the Empress, that's just sort of abundance and like, you know, a house filled with food, like the bills being paid, you know, being able to buy what you want, like it's just kind of flowing to you, and you're not really, like you're working for it, but it's not a struggle. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. You know, a lot of cards keep coming out for you at the same time. I wonder if there's like overthinking going on, or a lot of changes are trying to come in at the same time. You see what I'm talking about? They're just leaping out. Okay, so you have the Four of Pentacles and the Fool. So there's something that you're holding back on that they want you to take a leap of faith with, or that they, you know, you're going to be taking a leap of faith with in the future. Tell me about that Eight of Pentacles. Oh, there's a card here. Okay, the Six of Pentacles. Tell me about that Eight of Pentacles. The Magician. And then the Nine of Wands. You definitely don't want to move forward with this because you're like suspicious. There's something that's holding you back because you're suspicious, because you've been through a lot of stuff. But you're ready. When you have the Fool and the Magician, Spirit is saying like you're ready. You've been through the old cycles. You've been prepared for this. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. Change. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. Adjudication. So you're going to have to make some kind of decision here about what you're going to do. This might be like a lot of competition. Like with the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, there's some kind of competition around something that you do, but you're really good at it. There's the Empress again. So the Empress, you have it 3 times here. That's kind of a ridiculous reading. So like lots of abundance, but also it's getting into that energy where you feel like you deserve this coming in. So there could have been a bit of an energy here because look, you see occupation. It's like somebody having to work long into the night. You know, she looks really tired. This could be what you've been doing. You know, like working in a job where you're not really appreciated. The thing is, you're really good at what you do. Like, I feel like you'll be able to manage a lot of different things and you do it without even really blinking that much of an eye. But you're in some kind of job where, you know, the payoff is not worth it. You know, like you're not making enough money to have the lifestyle that you need to have, really. All right, tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. Imprisonment. Oh my God. This job that you're doing is like imprisoning you. It's stealing a lot from you. You have the Thief there, poverty. Yeah, you're just not making enough money with this thing. You also have this Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, there's some kind of movement from... Maybe it's just like a poverty mindset that you got yourself into or something, but there's a breakthrough coming in the way that you're doing business. Like you're doing business in a smarter way, or you're getting more bang for your buck. You know what I mean? Tell me about... Okay, Spirit says you're doing everything right. Tell me about this Empress. Okay, this is you coming out of survival mode. So you may have been in survival mode basically your whole life, right? Which is, you know, maybe you never had access to a lot of money. Like maybe you came from a working class family and money was always a thing that had to be chased. Or you've been in situations where, you know, there was always big disasters going on, or you were always cleaning up after other people. So you never really got time to kind of sit and think about what you wanted to do, or sit and think about what the best course of action is, you know, that would make you the most money for less work. Not for the least work, but for like less work, right? Which is a very root chakra energy, and you have a red candle. So there's something about your energy kind of being more grounded, because that's a root chakra thing. Like survival is to do with the root chakra, like having enough money, feeling like your house is safe, you're not going to have the house taken away, you know, that sort of thing. So this is why you're stepping into this Empress energy here. And it's going to start changing the way that you think about your job, okay? Or about making money. Because like I said, you're very good at it. It's just, it looks like you're putting your effort into something that's not a payoff. You know, or maybe it was when it started, but it's not anymore. Stepping into the spotlight. So this is like Queen of Wands energy. And she's got her hand, I don't want to take the card up because it's going to make a mess. which I'm sure you can appreciate, Virgo. She's got her hand out like this in the card, and she's smiling because things are just falling into her hand. That's how this is going to be for you. What else for Virgo? Manifestation coach. That could be like what some of you guys do. There might be a lot of competition. I think I said this earlier. There might be a lot of competition for what it is you do, but you're the best. With that Eight of Pentacles, you're the best. Okay? It's like there's not even a competition, really. You might feel like you're in competition with other people, but you're not really. You have the hands of a healer, so this could be some kind of healing business that you're setting up. Or it could just be like, you know, if you are thinking about, because I know this is not going to be for everyone, okay, but if this is something that you do, like some kind of manifestation coach or something like that, because I see people climbing here on this ladder, so you could sort of explain to people how to climb out of bad situations or something like that. So it could be that you're like a debt advisor, or there's something that you do that helps to heal people and like give them a brand new start in life with the Fool, you know? It could be people that feel like they're kind of drowning or something like that. Something that you do or, you know, say is like very healing for people. You're on the right path. Okay, they're saying you're in the right place, okay? Like you might be like, this isn't for me, I shouldn't be doing this. What else for Virgo? It's time to write that book. So for some of you, this could be about writing a book. Maybe you're going to do that in the future. Your sacral chakra is opening. Okay, so this is part of coming out of survival mode here and stepping into this Empress energy. Like the Empress is very much, you know, the sacral chakra is open because it's all about being in receiving mode where you're kind of, like your root chakra is all balanced, you know, there's no fear around like, oh my God, like I have to make money, you know, there's never enough money, I have to keep running around like a headless chicken, you know what I mean? That type of energy, that's over. So once you move out of that energy, you can start to deal with the sacral chakra energy. Like once you've got the house sorted, the bills are paid, there's enough food in the house, then you can start moving on to, okay, how do I feel? Right? Because when you're in survival mode, feelings are kind of they're not really that important. It doesn't really matter. You just have to survive. You know, but the sacral chakra is all about pleasure. You know, like, oh, I feel like I want to do this. Like, you know, what hobbies do I want to do? Because you have to feed not just your body, but feed your soul, right? Otherwise, life is like not worth living. So it's all about like doing hobbies that give you pleasure, like, you know, grooming, making sure you look good, making sure your environment looks good, not because of a vanity, but because it makes you feel better, you know, that type of thing. Eating properly, sleeping properly, your root chakra is balancing. That's part of this mindset shift here, okay? The Ace of Swords, that's what that is. And you have, I've put this on top of the Five of Wands, so you've obviously, like you've spent some time kind of clawing your way out of situations, for some of you anyway. Or you may always, you know, up until this point, you may always have felt you were just kind of surviving, you know, chasing your tail. Like that's what's coming to an end. So you're going to be able to think properly and like plan things. And the Queen of Pentacles, male or female, is, you know, they're very grounded. And this one in particular, she's very regal, you know, she's very calm. That's the energy that you're stepping into now. And I do feel, because I just see a Five of Pentacles here, I feel like you've had money problems if you found this reading, or you've come from like a lack mindset or something, you know, like maybe a very chaotic family life or a really brutal divorce or something where someone like whipped the rug out from under you, or maybe you lost your job or something. You know, it's literally going from like, oh my God, I have nothing, despair, to this Queen of Pentacles, head up, graceful, you know, demure, or whatever you want to call her. And that's why you're going to be such a good manifestation coach for other people, because you know where they've been and you know how to get out of it. You also have abundance is coming. So if you've had this like poverty, you know, at least for some of you, like, it's because you're going to show other people how to get out of it. And again, you know, some of you are going to do something where you're healing people, which could be hands-on, or that could be counseling, anything like that. But you're going to make abundance from this, okay? And I actually see you here with this Eight of Pentacles. You might end up running some kind of team, or you might end up doing a bunch of things, but you'll definitely be in charge. That could be like a little bit down the line, but you'll be very good at it. And I think because you've had so much shit to deal with, it's not even going to feel like a big deal to you. You know, you're just going to be like, yeah, like, that's cool. I can cope with that. Because you've been in such a shit place before, it's not even going to feel like a big deal to you. Tell me about this Sun. And the Empress and the Queen of Wands. Forgiving and healing the heart chakra. Oh, so there's, okay. Okay, so Virgo, with the Four of Pentacles here, that's an energy of holding back. You know, you might have been holding yourself back from people, from engaging with people, or making friends with people, or sharing what it is you know with people, or something like that. Because with the Seven of Cups, like, you've had a lot of shit people that you've dealt with in the past. Like, a lot of people who you thought were okay and then turned out to be snakes. That you maybe saw it a little too late, you know. And it's like a very heavy energy, but I feel like maybe you had to move away from that type of person. Maybe you actually left some people behind. And I think probably you focused on your work with the Eight of Pentacles here. Maybe you just threw everything you had into your work. But there's something here about you forgiving. Not really forgiving the people, but forgiving the situations. Because, you know, often you can forgive. I mean, people are not sorry. Sorry, but like, people are generally not sorry for the things that they've done. So you're not forgiving them for them because they don't really give a shit. You're forgiving them for you so you can move on. Because it's difficult to really want to help people if you're still kind of focusing on all the times people have screwed you over. And I totally understand why you would, you know, but it's just a fact that it's difficult to engage with people on any real level if you're kind of thinking like, okay, but I don't really want to help you, you know, because I'm sure you're a dick. Or like, people are dicks, you know. You also have you are safe and welcome here. So there's something, this is a root chakra thing, feeling safe, feeling welcome. There could have been something where you just didn't feel welcome on this planet. And that could be to do with like a lot of people screwing you over. For some of you, it could be your mother. The Empress is showing up here a lot. It could be that you went through a nasty divorce or some kind of lawsuit that was like very harsh for you. For some of you, it could have been about releasing a past love. So that could have been about like a divorce or something that was particularly nasty. Like I said, could have been any kind of lawsuit that, you know, you were left in poverty. Someone could have stolen from you. Anything like that. Okay, but this is something that you're really, like, releasing so you can step into this role. Okay. Tell me about this Queen of Wands and the Empress. Your psychic gifts are heightening. Where do I want to put this? Here. Okay. So there's something to do with you coming out of survival mode, and actually your psychic gifts are going to heighten, because I think you're going to have more time maybe to develop them. The thing is, when your root chakra is blocked, you tend to be like constantly overthinking things, and it kind of blocks messages from coming through because you're constantly stressed out, you know. You also have your solar plexus is balancing, so this is something that's going to help you step into this Queen of Wands, stepping into the spotlight thing, because that's the leadership chakra. The solar plexus chakra is the leadership chakra. Literally, you're going to be like, oh my God, things just keep plopping into my hand. You have abundance from doing something you love, so you're going to really love this, whatever it is you're doing. You are good enough just as you are. So that's something else that you've been working through. I think you kind of have this issue about taking more than you deserve, is what I would say, because I have thief down here and I have poverty. So there's something like you may not have felt good enough to step into this role. Maybe you felt like you were, you know, taking too much or something like that. But if you were made to feel like a burden, or you didn't feel safe or welcome or something like that, that is how you will feel, you know. It's like almost like you were keeping yourself in poverty, and you have leadership role here. Anything else for Virgo? You'll have to make a decision. What's the decision? You're doing much better than you think. Okay, what is this decision? I think you're kind of in limbo. I think you're not making decisions, and I think you're kind of in limbo. They're saying like you're going to have to decide what it is you want to do here. Because, yeah, you're just kind of floating with this Seven of Cups energy. You're like, not, okay. It's like you don't want to move forward with this because you've been screwed over by a lot of people. You know, but that's where the money is. Basically, they're saying like that's where the money is. Sorry. So you're gonna have to make a decision. You may also have been like, you know what? It was a waste of time. Like all this stuff that I went through was just a waste of time. Like, why did you put me through that? It was a complete waste of time. But it actually wasn't. They were preparing you to do this leadership role, which could be anything. They're saying everything is fine. Which it's not really fine if you went through all this shit here. But yeah, you're on the right path. Everything is fine. You're doing a lot better than you think. Anything else for Virgo? Online platform growing, so this could be about like an online platform. Oh look, that came out together. Online platform and YouTube channel. So you might have to make some kind of decision about a YouTube channel as well. Successful online platform, you have that twice. So, oh look, moving house. So that's part of, yeah, I think you're going to have to make a decision about where you're living as well. For some of you, maybe you just don't like where you're living. For some of you, there could have been an issue with like not having enough money to move house or to move where you wanted to move. That's coming to an end as well. Some of you guys could be a tarot reader. Motivational speaker. Leading a team or a large group. And I'm going to get one more. Is there anything else for Virgo? If I can actually hold the cards. Successful self-employment. So definitely there's a lot of money coming in your future here, Virgo. Okay. So I'm going to do a quick extended reading for you guys. There's nothing about love in this reading, which makes me think that Spirit maybe wants you to focus on this first. If they're not bringing up love, it doesn't mean that there is no love. There will be love in your future at some point, if that's what you're looking for, but they just they're not talking about it here. So, you know, maybe they just want you to focus on this for now. But what I'm going to do in the extended reading, I'm not sure how long it will be. I'll try and remember to put it in the description box below. But this forgiving and healing the heart chakra, see, I don't think you need any advice about this work stuff, because it looks like as soon as you step into it, it's going to flow very easily. It's just, I feel like you don't want to, because of this. There's like a little block where you don't want to, you know, work with people, or there's just a little block around stepping into it because you've been through so much shit with people, right? Which I completely understand. I completely understand. But I'm going to fish out some cards for you to see if they have any advice for you about how to work through that, okay? But it might be a very short reading, you know, it might only be like 20 minutes or something like that. So it might really just be better suited to people that are already a channel member, but you'll see below. So either way, you know, thank you so much for watching the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I would appreciate it very much. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.